Okay, well, as of 10 a.m. this morning, I am now confirmed, along with three other people, for Wrestlemania 29 MetLife Stadium. As of right now, I'll be flying into, well, no, sorry, not flying, driving to Miami. God, I gotta redo this. Well, as of this morning, 10 a.m., pre-sale of Wrestlemania. Successful for myself and me, Jade, Christian on here. I don't know, Christian Kirkland, For Real Christian on Twitter, and LV5454 are now all set and confirmed for the big event. We will be sitting section 115C, which is 113 is dead center to the ring, lower bowl, and then to the right is section 114, and then 115 after that. So we're pretty much, I would say, just off to the right of hard cam side. So we are going to be facing the camera. And price-wise, it was a very big surprise, considering that my price range initially was $250 to $300 maximum. And I got on pre-sale thing, whatever. You enter the price, and then I put $275 or whatever it was, $300, and it took me to section 216. And for me, driving 9 hours to New Jersey, to only be sitting in 200 sections, to me, was not worth it at all. I would rather just watch it at home, go watch it at the theater, have a good view. So, in a way, I guess 200 is really out of the question. I had my mind set on 100 levels, lower bowl seating. And whether that price was, $400, $436 is what it was. I guess for me, it was out of the question. I was going to do it no matter what. It's not like last year where you buy the travel package, they give you the seats on the floor, 8th row. That my mind was, whatever, they made my mind for me. It's no big deal. But this time I kind of had the freedom of picking where I wanted to sit. And I saw the UK guys, Sean Blackford and his crew, last year in Miami, sat pretty much exactly where we're sitting now, and those seats were amazing. And you got a good view of the ring, good view of the stage, where I would say one of the downfalls of sitting lower on the floor last year was you don't really see much of the stage until the guys get about halfway up. So I always wanted to sit on the lower bowl, and to be honest, when I got on there, I wasn't expecting to get that seat, that section, because, when I go for Raw, when I go for pay-per-views, it's always like the four corners they give you. And on here, I'm looking at the chart right now, you got like section 121, 131, 144. Those are the three corners, and 108 is the other corner. And that's where most of the pre-sale codes, pre-sale seatings, that's where I see them placed. So when I did it, I actually had two windows open, and they canceled my first one because I had two windows open. Then I went to do it again, and they said there's an 8-minute wait time. So waited those 8 minutes, very, very nervous, and comes up 115C. I'm like, damn, I had to look up. I'm like, it's better than what I thought it was. And there came the point. I had the 2 minutes to decide, am I going to check out, or am I just going to swing on by? And I decided to just take the chance. It's not, I can't really get much better than that rather than being 113, but I'm not going to be selfish about it. I got a good section here, and the group initially was a lot bigger. We had 7, and then we cut it down to 4. And so finding 7 seats that are all consecutive to each other was hard in of itself. So I took it, paid out, checked out, whatever. Then, just out of curiosity, I did it again. Same code, same whatever, and they took me to section 131. And I did it again, it was 121, which is the two corners. So I'm kind of glad that I did what I did, and now it's like, just road to WrestleMania starts in January, and I can now know where my seats are, unlike last year, where I waited until March to really see where I was sitting, and it was always that question, where am I sitting? But 115C is the section. If you guys are going to WrestleMania, I know price-wise, a lot of people are all, confused and not really into it. But, for those of you guys who live in the States, those ones who live an hour or 2 hour away, I can see why. But for me, it's more, and even the UK guys, you guys do this once a year. And how often does a pay-per-view come to Canada, or how often does a pay-per-view go to the UK? So WrestleMania is really the only time where you can have a weekend all full of wrestling. It's not like, Legends of the Ring is this day, and then, they have a Raw coming here 3 times a year. And, I can on pretty much the last televised SmackDown show was Edge Appreciation Night, was 2011, September. And the last Raw was in 2010. So, it's all house shows. It's not like televised shows like you guys get. So I'm really happy for the seats I got. View is going to be awesome. I can, looking at the chart, I can see that it's like, can't go wrong with that. And plus, it's the rising seat, so it's going to be a good time. So if you guys are going to WrestleMania, let me know where you guys are sitting. Maybe we got someone sitting in the same section and whatnot. And I'll see you guys in the next video.